In 2018, I had a really big flare, which led to me finally being diagnosed. So obviously my first major symptoms that I remember were in 2002, and then it took quite a long time to get diagnosed. So I started with the CHOP protocol. When I got diagnosed, there was almost a 2-year wait list to see the POTS doctor that I was given, which is a very fantastic POTS doctor in Oregon. She does POTS and EDS. But for 2 years, what was I supposed to do? My doctor essentially told me, I think you should get a wheelchair. I was using a walker at the time and barely walking at that. I couldn't drive anymore. There were so many things that I just wasn't able to do. So I started the CHOP protocol, which is a workout program specifically for people who have POTS, but about month 3, I plateaued. So CHOP was originally made for teenagers to be able to get out of the hospital. It wasn't made for adults who wanted to live a really active life. So through my work, I have experience creating health programs. I'm also a certified personal trainer. And so I really started digging in and doing research into POTS, EDS, all of the things that I needed to do to be able to create muscles that could act as vasoconstrictors for me. So your calves, your posterior chain, your abs can act as vasoconstrictors when you're standing. So by having strong muscles, specifically working on a slow building program for POTS and EDS so you don't get hurt, which I very much did in the beginning by going too hard, you can create a system in your body that will vasoconstrict for you. And then through cardio training, you also can build your body up to stop adrenaline surges from happening. So along with that, my symptoms just kept reducing over time. And on top of that, it really worked. So I was getting reached out to people and asking to be coached and things like that. And so I can only help so many people personally. I just didn't have time to coach all the people reaching out. So that is where the SALT program, which I have been implementing myself since 2019, which is what led me to summiting Mount St. Helens, which led me to being able to snowboard and live the life that I am today, which focuses on not only physical fitness, but mindset, resiliency, being able to have a mindset of healing instead of a mindset of sickness, and working through that as well. So let me know if you have any other questions. That's kind of the basis of it. And then I'm going to be breaking down over the next 2 weeks leading up to the launch of the SALT app and really breaking down on what this program is and why it works, and then what we'll be focusing on over the next year. So hope that answers your question.